Welcome back to PyUncut Market Breakdown, where we decode the big stories behind the biggest moves in finance, tech, and investing. Today's story is about power. Not political power, but data power. And one company that has quietly risen to challenge one of the most dominant AI players on the planet, Palantir Technologies. Palantir has become the Pentagon's AI command center. Its software threads through U.S. targeting systems, logistics pipelines, and intelligence networks, basically the digital nervous system of modern warfare. Back in 2019, Palantir pulled in just over $740 million in revenue, while losing almost as much. Fast forward to 2025, the company's now making over $3.4 billion a year with $763 million in profit. Its market value? Over $400 billion, up from under $60 billion just 18 months ago. That's one of the biggest re-ratings of any tech company in the AI era. But behind those dazzling numbers, there's another story, one that's been unfolding quietly in the halls of Arlington, Virginia. Segment 1. Meet the rival. Govini. While Palantir soaked up the spotlight, a little-known defense tech firm named Govini was building something powerful. Founded more than a decade ago, Govini is now crossing $100 million in annual recurring revenue and just landed a $150 million investment from Bain Capital. Its CEO, Tara Murphy-Doherty, once worked at Palantir. Now she's leading Govini's charge into the heart of defense AI with a bold goal: to modernize the U.S. military's supply chain through data. Their platform, called ARC, isn't just software. It's a live, AI-driven system that can map bottlenecks in procurement, spot rare earth dependencies, and even predict shortages before they happen. In an era where China controls most of the world's critical minerals, that's a big deal. Govini has already scored a $900 million government contract and multiple Pentagon deals, including with the Department of War. Doherty says Govini's growth rate has exceeded 100% CAGR over 3 years, and she's not slowing down. The rare earth crisis we're in is a serious one. If the U.S. can get this acquisition system right, it can be a decisive advantage. Segment 2. Palantir's still the giant. Meanwhile, Palantir continues to tower over the landscape. In Q2 2025 alone, it hit $1 billion in revenue, up nearly 50% from last year. The U.S. Army just rolled 75 separate contracts into one massive 10-year deal, nearly $10 billion in value. And that's not all. The Space Force added another $218 million for its space data platform. The Pentagon expanded its Maven Smart System contract ceiling by almost $800 million. These aren't pilot projects, they're long-term blueprints for how America runs AI-driven defense. So while Palantir cheers its profitability and scale, inside Washington, something else is happening. A new AI defense ecosystem is forming, and Govini's rise is proof. Segment 4. The bigger story. Data is the new defense weapon. Both Palantir and Govini represent something larger than software. They're building data infrastructure for national security, and whoever masters that wins the decade. Because modern warfare isn't fought just with weapons, it's fought with information and the ability to connect every ship, satellite, and soldier through real-time AI systems. This isn't about replacing Palantir, it's about reinforcing the ecosystem, ensuring redundancy, innovation, and resilience in America's defense technology base. And for investors, that means opportunity. The Department of Defense is ramping up long-term AI budgets that could exceed $200 billion over the next decade. That's a goldmine for software vendors that can blend AI with operational reliability. Segment 5. What it means for investors. If you're watching this space, keep your eye on 3 things. Diversification of defense AI contracts. The Pentagon wants multiple trusted vendors, meaning Govini, Anduril, and others can thrive alongside Palantir. Dual-use technology. Companies that build both military and commercial AI systems will dominate long-term growth. And the IPO window. Govini isn't public yet, but as the AI defense sector heats up, we could see a wave of listings or acquisitions. So yes, Palantir remains the headline name, but the story beneath the surface is that data supremacy is becoming as strategic as air supremacy once was. And in that race, Govini just became a player the world can't ignore. Closing, the PyUncut perspective. At PyUncut, we believe this is the start of a decade-long transformation, where AI, defense, and big data converge into one continuous, high-stakes system. Palantir may have built the foundation, but Govini and others like it are building the future extensions, faster, smaller, and more adaptive. The quiet rival isn't so quiet anymore. And in markets like this, the whisper often turns into a roar.